pupils, this is Sharmida Kaushik, and if you're watching this, you are the learning kind. This is brought to you by Perpetual Pupil, experts at learning and development, currently focused on bringing new perspectives to education. We have a very exciting guest today, Mrs. Veni Sukumar, who is a teacher, trainer, translator, transcriber, and many other things we're so excited to find out about. She's here today to tell us more about her vast knowledge in the field of storytelling and how it impacts classrooms and teaching. Let's hear more about it from her. Ma'am, let's start with the rapid fire round.
Right.
Let's get right into it. Who's your favorite author?
I have favorites in different genres. If it is humor, it is P.G. Wodehouse. If it is murder, mystery, crime, it is Stephen King.
Oh,
If it's romance, it's Jane Austen.
wow. Okay, great. Which is your favorite book, though?
My favorite books are all P.G. Wodehouse books, no exceptions.
Oh.
And I love Pride and Prejudice.
Wonderful.
I also like To Serve with Love by E.L. Braithwaite. That's a book I keep going back and reading very often.
It's a rereadable book.
Yes, very.
So nice. If you could meet one fictional character in real life, who would it be?
I would actually prefer to meet a writer
Hmm.
than a fictional character in a book. I would want to
Nice.
meet Jane Austen. Being in a Victorian era, how she was able to write about emancipated women.
Feminism.
Feminist. She was a feminist, though she belonged to an era where women were suppressed a lot.
I completely agree. She's also somebody I'd like to meet. Which is a story which has stayed with you over the years.
As I said, the story of To Serve with Love by E.L. Braithwaite, that has stayed with me always.
So nice. Which is the best opening line of a book that you've ever read so far?
So again, I'll go back to Pride and Prejudice. It says that in a society, a man who has a fortune, I'm not quoting verbatim, a man with fortune will only have to look for a wife. Something like that. You know, whenever I read that first sentence, I burst into laughter. And then Macbeth's opening line, you know, it is fair and foul a day. So
Oh.
that sets in the entire theme the
For the
entire
book.
theme is set with
Yeah.
that first line, opening line.
So nice. Yeah. We're going to move on to connect questions.
ಅಮೇಝಿಂಗ್ ರ್ಯಾಪಿಡ್ ಫೈರ್ ಒಂಥರ ಟಿ ಟಿ ಆಡಿದಾಗೆ ಆಚೆ ಈಚೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋಣ.
ಕೇಳಿ.
ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮನ್ಸು ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು? ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡಿಫೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತ?
ಡಿಫೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ರೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಭಯ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್, ನನಗೆ ಅದು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಅಲೈವ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಐ ವೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ವೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್.
ಫುಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಫುಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್.
ಓಕೆ. ನೀವು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್, ನಾನು ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಇಂದ ನನ್ಗೆ 5 ವರ್ನಾಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವಾರು ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈವನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಪುಣ್ಯಕೋಟಿ ಕತೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪುಣ್ಯಕೋಟಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಅ ವೈಡರ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಅ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಿಡಿಸ್ತಂತೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೇಜರ್ಲಿ ಐ ಡೂ ದಟ್.
ಮಾತ್ರ ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು?
ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ತಾನಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಅನ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳಿಂದಾನೇ ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಐ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಇನ್ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ. ಸೊ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಬಾಲವಿಹಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಮ್ಯಾಗಝಿನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್, ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಗಝಿನ್ಗೆ. ಅದು ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅದು ಓದ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದೋಸ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೈ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ವಿಷಯ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. MA ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ವಿಷಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದರ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ?
ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯೂಮರಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೋಮ್ ಟೌನ್ ಬಂದು ಕೇರಳ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮೈ ಮದರ್ ಟಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ತಮಿಳ್. ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಓದಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದೆ. ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹಿಂದಿ ನನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಓದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕತೆಗಳು ಓದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಐ ರಿಯಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಂತು ನನಗೆ.
ವಾವ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
ಎಸ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್. ಟ್ರೂ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕೆಲವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕೆಲವರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಟೌನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಐ ಸೇ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್. ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ as one state person. I am an Indian, I tell them.
We are an Indian.
Yes, we are Indian.
That's quite interesting, actually. We have, I think I was thinking about all the different stories you could have read in all those different languages. But how would you say, why would you say storytelling is so important in classrooms and in schools? And how can we use that to kind of, encourage and build courage in students?
Okay, I'll ask you a question. If I give you a non-fiction and if I give you a story, which one will you prefer reading first?
Oh, story.
Why? Because it interests. It kindles our imagination. It makes us get into that world. We learn a lot of things. We get attached to a character. We learn to behave like that character. We understand so many things through that character. We learn art of communication. There are so many things we can learn through storytelling. And that will also create an interest and curiosity.
Right.
Now, when I go into a class, when a teacher goes into a class and she needs to take, for example, say Archimedes principle, if she narrates the story of how Archimedes identified that buoyancy, then the children will be so interested and they will understand that principle much better than she starting off straight away with the equations and all those things.
Correct. They'll be able
Isn't
to
it?
relate
Yes.
better. Do you think this builds courage in students?
It does. So when children have to speak without any context or anything, they might feel nervous. But when they know a story, it's very easy to narrate a story. And when they stand on stage and narrate a story, slowly it builds a confidence and later on they will be able to ad-lib.
ಮೇಡಮ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಷಯ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. LSRW ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಸ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್, ರೀಡಿಂಗ್, ರೈಟಿಂಗ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅವರು?
Okay, that's a good question you asked me. ನಾವು ಈ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್, now it's not about the teacher. Classroom is not about the teacher's knowledge. ಅದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಡಲ್ಟ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್. So when a teacher starts, when a person narrates the story, first thing ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. So they develop the art of listening. When they listen, small children, we tell them the stories in the class. What do the children do? They go back home, ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಮ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಏನ್ ಕತೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, and they will narrate it in the same language. So speaking develop ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. So next step, reading. ಕತೆ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಕತೆ ಬುಕ್ ಓದಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ರೀಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ರೀಡ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಸ್ ದಿ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್.
ಲೈಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. So they will do that. So LSRW skills can be developed very well with storytelling. The next step of storytelling is story writing.
That's very interesting, ma'am. But like you told us in the demonstration, a classroom is filled with a lot of students who come from different language backgrounds. How can code mixing and code switching be used in bilingual storytelling? Veeni ma'am is going to be demonstrating the use of storytelling to introduce a new set of words to a classroom. She will be using code switching and code mixing to accommodate both these languages, English and Kannada, in the story. She will be using these words in a chronological order as she tells the story.
Okay,
Ma'am.
This is a story of magic and mystery. ಇದರ ತುಂಬಾ ರಹಸ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿದೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಫುಲ್ ರಹಸ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿದೆ. ಇದು ಇಬ್ಬರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ನ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಇದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಅವನ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇದು. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ವೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. And there he met this young tribal boy who made friends with him, and both of them had continuous they had adventure because they became very good friends. So the king was very worried that the prince was not taking care of the kingdom or the rule, and he was all the time with the tribal boy. He was worried about the legacy. ಸೊ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಚಮತ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗಾದ್ರೂ ಆ ಹುಡುಗನಿಂದ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರನ್ನ ರಾಜವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವರಿಡ್. ಬಟ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ದ ಕಿಂಗ್, ದಿ opposite kingdom, the enemy kingdom, they attacked this kingdom and the king, alas, was dead. But the spirit of friendship did not die between both of them. This tribal boy gave a lot of advice to the prince on how to rule the kingdom, and because of that the ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯಿತು. And he also the prince got a lot of atma vishwasa, and he started ruling the kingdom very well. And he went to many places in quest of knowledge, in quest of getting peace, samarasya, sandhana ella tagond baroke. He went everywhere, he found out. And the boy whom the earlier king thought was not fit to be the friend of the prince saw to it that there was so much of harmony in the kingdom. Thank you so much. That will be difficult in Indian context totally, because Indian classroom is not bilingual classroom, it is multilingual classroom. So code switching, code mixing might become very difficult. So English would be one language, and the teacher has to take a language which is understood by most of the children, and then she can use the code switching and code mixing. Like when they are very small, they might not know the meanings of certain big words in English. The teacher has to talk about that word in the mother tongue, in the vernacular also, make them understand. Then the children understand, okay, this word in English means this. So next time when the child speaks, the child will use that English word. So code switching and code mixing is very important in language learning. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Correct, exactly. That's what we're doing right now. And if you're watching this, please comment down below in the comment section your mother tongue, and make sure to watch the rest of our videos.
ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಥೆನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಥೆ ಕೇಳೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ?
ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಟು ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಡಿಫರ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶೋರ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಟಾಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೆರಿ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. ಅದ್ರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಬಂದು ಪವರ್ ಪಫ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬೋರೇಟರಿ ಬಂತು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಛೋಟಾ ಭೀಮ್ ಬಂತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಂಟೆನ್ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅದು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋ ಕಥೆನ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ ಬದಲು ನೀವು ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಅವರ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಟು ದೋಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಏನ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದೀವೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ನೀವು ಆಸ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಆರ್ಕಿಮಿಡಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋಕೆ ನೀವು ನ್ಯೂಟನ್ ಕತೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ and the story that you decide.
But I think the world is changing, no ma'am. How do you see the evolution of storytelling in a world where technology has kind of bridged the gap of language? How does bilingual storytelling play a role?
Translation, here technology takes care of translation. So now you're getting a lot of stories from other languages which hitherto you could not read, isn't it? Because you were not familiar with the language. But now we are able to read stories from even the remote areas because of the technology and the translation, the AI, and the children are able to create stories. They might not be able to write by themselves, but if they use certain words, like we had the vocabulary wall there, they can use the vocabulary wall, feed it to ChatGPT, and they can create their own stories. So technology has been a great boon to these, to the people who want to read stories or write stories, create stories.
Do you use?
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Do you think that though, like AI or technology created stories are at par with the stories that are written by real humans?
I won't say they are at par. See, every a part of the writer is in the story. In the story he or she writes. Chat GPT, that one-to-one is not there. It's a generic story you will get.
Yeah.
That story you can change anything, but you will get the same kind of story. That the part of the writer or the soul of the writer is not there in Chat GPT stories.
But speaking of, yeah, I think that's kind of funny because you'll get like this droned out story. But I mean, if, like, for instance, let's say I'm in a classroom and there's a story being narrated to me, only part of that language I understand. What if I go and ask technology about the rest of the story and it gives me like something else altogether, which actually has happened to me? But
See, if it is a general story which has not been written before, because AI is able to weed out all the stories. If it is there in the cloud, the AI gets it. So if it is some story which the teacher has made up and told you halfway, then the Chat GPT will decide on its own. But if it's a story which is already written by somebody,
it probably
then Chat GPT will give you maybe it might not give you exactly what it is, but it will be able to give you the gist of that story.
nice.
ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ವಿಷಯ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ?
Or one of the short stories you have written.
You have read or translated.
ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ.
Yes, please.
Okay, this story was set long ago, much before the mode of transport was there. So there was this man. He received a letter saying that his uncle had passed away and he had kept his entire wealth for this boy. So this boy set on his journey. He had to go to Kashi and he had to walk through the forest. He had to cross the forest, and there was no guarantee that he would reach Kashi in time also, because the days were like that. There were not even, bullock carts in those days. People had to walk across. So he went into the forest, and soon it became dark. And when it becomes dark, you know how it is in the forest. You will hear a lot of noises, you will hear weird noises, and you will get scared. Even a brave person will start looking behind, to see what's coming behind. Then it started raining. So that added to his, problems. So while he was still walking, there was suddenly a lightning. And then he saw one dilapidated hut there. He thought, okay, let me go and sit there. And once the rain subsides, once it becomes morning, let me go continue with my journey. He sat there and he was waiting for the rain to subside. There was a lot of thunder, lightning, everything there. Then suddenly there was a lightning again, and he saw one old temple there. So he thought, I'm going to get so much of money from my uncle, whom I have never met. I will use a part of this money and I will reconstruct that temple. Unknown to him, on top of the hut, there was a huge snake. And that snake used to always devour people who used to come into that hut. So the snake was slowly coming down to kill this man. Suddenly a lightning struck the snake and the snake died. Now before that, I forgot to tell you, before that, this man had met a sage. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ. ನಾವು ದೊಡ್ಡವರ ಸೇಜಸ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೇಜಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ದೇ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಅಸ್. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೇಜ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಂಟ್ ಅವೇ. ಬಟ್ ಅವನ್ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವನ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. He was thinking of all that and he went. Now again we come back to this place. The snake died. This man was not aware of what has happened on top of the hut. Next morning the rain stopped. He continued with his journey. He went to Kashi. He got his property. Why he was returning, he met the same sage there. Then he asked him. The sage looked at him. Again, when he saw the sage, he did the pranam. Neen hege batkidiya? The sage asked. This man asked, what do you mean? Naan yak saaybeku? Neeven ee tara maatadtidira? So the sage said, illa, that day, the day you came and prostrated before me, adu ninna last day. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀನ್ ಸಾಯೋವನಿಗೆ ನಾನೇನು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಲಿ. I did not. Tell me what happened after you went away from me. So he continued. It started raining, so I was sitting under this hut. Then I saw the temple. I thought I'll renovate that temple. See, he said, see, that thought, that selfless thought in your mind changed your fate for you. So the snake which would have killed you got killed. So if you have positive thoughts in your head, your fate can also change. So children, let's have positive thoughts in our class. This is the first, every first class I take, this is the story I narrate to children, and then we start with our lessons.
On that note, if you wish to have a selfless positive thought, like, share and subscribe and comment down below what is your favorite part of the story. I think it was amazing, ma'am. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Because ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. So this has stayed in my head so much. ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. So I make it a point to tell this to every set of children I meet for the first time in the class.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, we were speaking about the evolution of storytelling and you've narrated this story to us. How have you seen the stories that children write or children read, or the stories that are coming out right now, change over the period of time since when you've been reading?
It changes with the generation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every story changes with the generation and it has to be understood by the generation.
What are some of the new themes that are being explored now?
I think fantasy seems to be a big hit nowadays.
Yeah.
My grandnephew is full of those fantasy books. For us, fantasy was Chandamama. Beyond that, it was not fantasy. But now you should see the fantasy, kind of fantasy books. I am not aware of those at all.
Yeah, they're so descriptive, like it's so easy to make movies out of them.
But there are fantasy books even for adults. I have seen one whole genre of books there in the, if you go to Higginbotham's or Blossoms, and there's huge number of books on fantasy for adults also.
True.
So I think right now
ಕನ್ನಡದ ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಸಿ ಬುಕ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಓದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದು ತ್ರಿವೇಣಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ಓದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ಬೋದು?
of components of storytelling has to be used. So ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ, if I have to be a storyteller, first voice modulation ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Mainly I should forget my stress or my personal problems, keep everything outside the classroom, enter the classroom enthusiastically. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? Teachers who come to the classroom with smile, with who will talk to us in a very interested manner, who will be very animated. ಅವರೇ ತಾನೇ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ನರ್ಸರಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೇವರಿಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Because they are like that. So we should, the teacher, every teacher has to be a storyteller. Every subject teacher has to be a storyteller if she wants to make her content interesting. So class ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? She can't say that once upon a time there lived a king ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So you have to, children, today I'm going to tell you a fantastic story. I'm sure you'll all be interested. And the children will say, okay, she's going to, maybe the story might not be interesting, but the way you open, the opening of the story should be very interesting. And then in the middle, you should pause to see the interest rate of the children, whether they're listening to you. Ask questions. And then you continue. Or if you
ಬಾಡಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ
ಕೇಳುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ನಂತರ
ಅವ್ರು ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಅವ್ರ you can make out from their unblinking eyes, smile irutte ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ. So you can make out, and ನೋಡುವಾಗ್ಲೇ ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರಿದಮ್, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಂಟೋನೇಷನ್, ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ at a very interesting point and say next ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. Then the children will come out with so many stories, imagination, because it triggers the imagination in children. So ನಾವು ಕತೆ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಅದು ಕಣ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. So a teacher, when she goes, she should have all these tricks with her when she narrates a story.
ಬಾಡಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ,
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್, ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಯೂರಿಯಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನೀವು ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು? ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಷಯ.
ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಹೌ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇಸ್. ಆಸ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಬೆತ್ದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೌಲ್. ಫೇರು ಇದೆ, ಫೌಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ? And it is a dark night, and there are 3 witches there. So that is the introductory scene of Macbeth. So the children know, okay, this is something about supernatural, ideno agate iga, that. So the introduction should be very strong. It should kindle the curiosity and imagination in children. And as you go, there has to be a scaffolding of story. Continuity irbeku. This haphazard ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ, it will become confusing. You should have a continuity in the story. So ಅದು middle. And ಹೇಗೆ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? You should have a climax or an anticlimax. So O. Henry stories, if you read, are full of anticlimaxes. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆನೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So these are components that you should think of when you. Why is O. Henry so famous? Because of his anticlimaxes, alva. So the conclusion also should be equally strong.
Times have been changing, and I think stories with them. But textbooks, however, some of them retain the stories that have been told and taught for such a long time, like Shakespeare. Some let go of them and, adapt to the contemporary style of storytelling. It may be Rushdie's or now Divakaruni's. What is your opinion on retaining these stories that are so old, that may not match the context of today?
So on 2025, you are talking of Shakespeare, who lived in 15th century. So he is still relevant today, isn't he? He is relevant. His books are classics. Though he was called an upstart crow, because the classes did not like his writing, because they felt it was a very too common language. But then he is relevant even today after 500 and odd years.
Correct, yeah.
Isn't it? So they are all classics. Why do we read them? Why do we revisit them? Because of the beauty of the language, the beauty of thought. That is why they are still relevant to us. If you have to appreciate the beauty of language, you read the classics. If you have to just enjoy reading, you read any storybook. The present generation do not have time for all that. They, for various reasons, I will not blame them. Their life is so full of struggle, and it's a quick paced. So now you have these audible books, audiobooks. Yeah, I have heard so many people listening to classics in audiobooks. So that the interest is still there. So if you introduce those stories to children in a very interesting manner, I'm sure even the present generation will read those classics.
Ma'am, how can you do that?
Why not? Why we can convert Shakespeare's stories into modern language and put it for them in the textbook. We have done it in a school.
I mean, No Fear Shakespeare also does it. It translates.
Yes.
But do you think, how can you make it interesting enough and fast-paced enough for the generation?
See, that's where we story writers can do that. No, we can rewrite them without losing the sheen of the original story. We can rewrite it in modern language and give it to the children. Simplify the language.
Yeah. Sometimes you fall in love with some of the characters and only you can recreate it like that. Yeah,
and you don't like when somebody tries to kill those characters.
Yeah, exactly. We get so upset. I agree. Have you noticed any of these reactions from any of your students before?
No, I have, for them, you have to introduce the whole genre to them. So we have this Rajaji's Mahabharata and Ramayana. So
Mhm.
there's one particular one excerpt from Mahabharata which was there for a grade, 8th grade in a state board school. So I had to teach that to children, and the language is very beautiful. But those children were looking at, okay, this is an epic. Why should we read?
Oh.
So I had to tell them that look at the adjectives he has used for the word thirst. He has not repeated the same adjective. For each time for a thirst, he has
new-
used a different adjective.
Wow.
So when we showed them such things, that piqued their interest.
Yeah. Nice.
Right. So start from when you write where small children, you give them Amar Chitrakathas to read. So with lot of pictures, when they see pictures and they have those word blurbs and they read the stories, that will interest them.
Yeah, so many words you learn also because you now know it's the same meaning, right? Wow, very interesting. Yeah, ma'am. I know that, Shakespeare and Shakespearean context can be, like you said, retold in the current context. But how can we use code switching and code mixing to do that?
Code switching and code mixing we are already using in English, because English takes words from other languages and uses it in English. So already English itself is doing the code switching and code mixing. Like jungle, bungalow, all those words are from Hindi,
yeah.
which are used in English. So a teacher in a multilingual classroom or a bilingual classroom, she can use that. The first activity that we did was more of code mixing and code switching. Code mixing is when you speak one word in another language in your sentence. Code switching is you speak in one sentence in one language and another sentence in another language. Now martirodala.
Nice. Yeah, that clears it out actually.
ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೋಡ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗಿಗೆ
Code mixing, okay, let me tell you the epic itself. Let us take Ramayana. Okay, in the kingdom of Ayodhya, Dasharatha Maharajaru avarige 3 patniyaru, and they were Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. They performed a Putra Kameshti Yaga and they were blessed with children, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna. Avaru ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರರ ಜೊತೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ they grew into great princes. So this is code switching. I have spoken in Kannada as well as in English. And code mixing is I have used Kannada word in between when I was talking in English.
Would you like to give a message to our audience about how teachers can use code switching and code mixing, or what they should be doing in a multilingual classroom?
Storytelling is a very, very important component every teacher should have. Storytelling, see, all our lives are stories. Some are told, some are untold, but all of us have stories to tell. So in the classroom, when a teacher goes and a child comes to you to tell something, listen to that. You can create a story out of that also. And what you talk is what the child goes and tells. My teacher told this. So create a good story situation for children, make them imaginative, help them become good storytellers by giving them a lot of stories, by narrating a lot of stories, by giving them opportunities to speak, by giving them opportunities to write. Storytelling will make the world much better. Thank you.
Small token of appreciation for you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
coming.
much, ma'am.
Thank you.
You have graced our show for the second time.
It's
Thank
my
you so
pleasure.
much.
It's my pleasure. I'm very happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. I know many of you who've been on this channel for a while know that Veni ma'am has been here before. Those of you who are new, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And until next time, don't stop learning.